From one maverick to another now, and the shock move of the close season was Guy Martin's signature appearing on a relentless Suzuki contract. Having carved out a seemingly successful career in TV and movies over the past 12 months, Guy is back to the day job now and has arguably never had a better chance to win that elusive first TT race. Now he's teamed up with a super successful, relentless Suzuki team. Let's hear from the man himself, as well as his team manager and team owner. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Guy Martin, Philip and Hector Neal.
Yes, the most famous sideburns in the sport comes onto the stage fresh from his acclaimed TV series, The Boat That Guy Built, doing laddish things on a canal boat journey through England. And just listen to the reception he's getting here. Miraculous escape from that inferno, thank goodness, in that restarted 2010 Senior TT. Looks fully recovered now.
There we go.
Not yet. Not yet.
No, wait. We've got something planned. Wait. Well, let's chat to Guy. You're getting into the Northern Ireland habits, I see, on the drink front there.
Oh, yeah, that's the first part of the job, isn't it? Get the drinking job right. Yeah, we're getting there. They're breaking me in slowly. Yeah, what did they start me on? Yeah, 10 Benson Red and 3 pints of Guinness a night. But they're building me up.
We're going to deal, obviously, with the day job, but there's one thing I've got to ask you about the boat that Guy built. Do you now know...
Honestly...
now know that cotton doesn't come from sheep?
Honestly... I've always said I was as thick as cart grease. Always said it, but honestly... we've had it a few times and all that, and I've been referred to as, Guy Martin, TT racer, come TV presenter, and I says, no, let's not get it. When I was Guy Martin, TT racer, it was never stroke lorry mechanic, so I just think we don't need to be mentioned in the motorbike world, really. It did sort of annoy me a little bit. It's not anything I'm proud of, really, and I just think we should sort of knock it on the head there, I think. Yeah, I think. Without...
But just answer, it is wool from sheep, yeah.
I still ain't got a clue, to be honest, boy.
Tell us about these two gentlemen coming in for you. A massive team with pedigree here at the TT, wins galore. You must have been thrilled.
I've got a lot to learn off the pair of them. I'm learning a lot of Hector tonight, especially about gluing your teeth in. He was just teaching me, weren't you? Anyway, we had this thing. Yeah, I've got a lot to learn. Yeah, but no, there isn't any, there's no more of a team out there any more proven than Taz is. I mean, what have you got? Thick end of 20 TT wins under the belts, 15, they're not messing about, are they? They're not, so, it's just down to me, really, isn't it, to turn up, ride the bike and get on with it.
Sorry to go back to showbiz, but it's one thing you said that came out of that film last night, towards the end, when you said, maybe I'm trying too hard. You're after that first win.
Yeah.
Is that a grain of truth in that still now, that you feel that maybe you were trying hard and you've just got to relax and let it happen?
So, it's just, you've got to take it all as it comes, haven't you? I think, maybe there has been times when I've been trying too hard, and I think, these are the right boys to be pointing me in the right direction. I just need to take a step back sometimes and, I'm not bothered, rather than worrying about what angle my cable ties are at and, if my lock wiring's done right and all that, rather than worrying about all that, just get on and ride the bike and, and just, concentrate on that rather than all the other petty little things I think about. But
be honest, how hard are you going to find that? Because these boys are going to prep the bikes, they know what to do, and you're going to ride them.
Yeah.
Is that the plan, or are you going to want to be involved?
The plan, isn't it? That's definitely the plan. But I've seen the way the boys work. It fills me with confidence the way that they work. I've got like other bits to keep me. I've still my day job, and I've got my own. I've got this. It's a Martech motorbike that I've been building. So I get off on building that. So I ain't got to bother about, because I used to get home from work and I used to love going and building my race bikes and all that, and now, I've been itching to do something, so now I've got this Martech bike that I'm building, it's a turbo thing, and, I can sort of put all my finishing touches to that, so, I'll leave these boys to build the race bikes and I'll get on with my own stuff, so that's it, that's the plan.
And we've got no choice, because we can't understand them anyway, so we can't work in the team.
Yeah. There's a lot of getting lost in translation, isn't there?
Well, before I actually talk to Philip and Hector, shall we throw... Honestly, communication in this team is going to be unbelievable, because we've got Guy, we've got two Ulstermen, and a Frenchman. Where is he? Have you picked the right team here? Have you picked the correct team? Taz Suzuki.
Yeah. For me, I was in the best team for my first participation, and for me, it's a dream.
Let's give you just a bit of background then on Guillaume, and well, fantastic on the world endurance team, being a factory rider for Suzuki for the best part of a decade. He's a winner of Le Mans 24-hour race twice, and last year won the Bol d'Or as well, so there is plenty of pedigree there. The Isle of Man TT, always been an ambition in your plans?
Yeah, my ambition for the first participation is just learn, because the circuit is very long and the level of the rider is the big level. For me, the rider of the TT, it's a gladiator, you know, gladiator. And for me, it's a big challenge. And I hope wide speed in 3 or 4 years.
We wish you well, sir, monsieur. How is your French, the two of you?
Not so good.
Hector's fluent. That's usually late in the evening, though.
Sorry, everybody, for my English.
It was good. Thank you. Sorry for his English.
Certainly much better than Tim Glover's French.
How is communication going to happen in this team?
Well, I think I'm probably the only neutral one, because they can't understand Hector and he can't understand them, so I'm probably the translator here.
How's your French, Guy?
Oh, I'm fluent in it, fluent. I reckon I can get about Paris out, and that's about as far as my French goes.
What a team this is going to be this year. I tell you what, there's going to be so much fun in the paddock there. Let's give them a big send-off here. Fantastic. We've got for you Guillaume Dietrichs, we've got Philip and Hector Neal, and Guy Martin.
Bruce Anstey had a disastrous TT in 2010, with many pundits predicting the end of his illustrious career. However, an amazing last-lap victory at the Ulster Grand Prix in August showed that on his day, there are few better than the softly spoken Kiwi. For 2011, Bruce teams up with the amazing Padgett's of Batley team, the world's most successful independent race team. Team manager Clive Padgett is acknowledged as one of the finest racing minds in the TT paddock, and of course the man that masterminded Ian Hutchinson's 5 wins from 5 starts in TT 2010. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Bruce Anstey and team manager Clive Padgett.
So onto the stage comes Bruce Anstey, 7 TT wins, 20 podium finishes, and a warm reception for the popular Kiwi from Wellington, who I think has been really enjoying the fine weather here on the island over the last few days. Hasn't always been used to it, I suppose, coming over here, but we have had the most glorious couple of weeks, and let's hope that this fine spring weather can translate itself to a glorious
different colours, different team. Many people seeing you, though, as a real dark horse and are tipping you for, well, more TT wins than the 7 already accumulated.
Yeah, like you say, it's a new start for me. On board with Clive, Hondas, Dunlop tyres, just really looking forward to it.
There's a glint in your eye. You're up for this, aren't you?
Yeah, no, I still like last couple of years it's been down in the dumps and been struggling a bit, so I think it was good time for a change, and new bikes. I've been out on these new bikes and they're awesome. I'm really looking forward to it.
Were you getting a little down on yourself a little bit until, of course, it then came to the Ulster Grand Prix, and well, what a turnaround there was there.
Yeah, I was just struggling with the bike setups. Just couldn't get things right. It's like, if it's not 100% for me, I'm not going to go out there and push it. So I just got to the Ulster and just wanted to show everybody that get the bike right and I'm right and I can still do it.
Blimmin' heck, you did that.
No, actually, it was a good last lap. Just everything just worked out perfect for me, and it was a really good win.
Quickest ever lap.
No, yeah, I didn't even realise. I was concentrating on just getting a win, and that was extra. So
fantastic.
Really happy.
Well, we wish you well with your new venture. And Clive, there's a certain amount of pressure on you, isn't there, to repeat what happened last year?
Gosh, I don't know how to answer that one, but yeah, I suppose there is. But I think we've come, to the Isle of Man to love it, enjoy it, and we have a little saying that we didn't do so bad for a bunch of mates going racing. And I know Ian, where I can spot Ian, wasn't fond of that saying, but we did okay, buddy. And let's hope we can have a few podiums this year.
Everybody comes here, obviously, with the aim of winning, but to win 5, was that even beyond your wildest dreams?
Yeah, I think it has to be. We all dream, or else we all wouldn't come here. We've all got ambition and thoughts, and but yeah, 100%. And as each one ticked away last year during the year, it becomes more difficult as each one passes by. But absolutely tremendous.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Padgett's Honda effort this year as the team manager Clive Padgett and new rider Bruce Anstey.
One man has had to overcome more than any other to make the start line for TT 2011, and that man is a local star, Conor Cummins. The Ramsey Rocket had victory in his grasp in the Superbike race before being robbed by a mechanical failure. Again in contention in the senior race, Conor crashed at the veranda, suffering massive injuries. He broke his back in 5 places, also dislocated his leg and destroyed his knee, including all the ligaments and tendons. He broke his upper arm in 4 places and suffered nerve palsy in it too, temporarily losing the use of his left hand. He also fractured his pelvis, the biggest bone in your body, as well as his left shoulder blade, not to mention severe bruising to his lungs. But from the moment he had that accident, there's only one thing been on Conor's mind, and that's been getting back on a bike and racing for victories at the TT. And it has been a remarkable display of courage to get into a position where he can once again race a 200 horsepower motorcycle. Ladies and gentlemen, please show your appreciation for the one and only Conor Cummins.
And a wonderful reception for the Ramsey Rocket from everybody here at the Villa Marina. Great to see him back after that terrible crash in the senior last year. I was speaking to his mum Carol, and there was never any doubt he'd be back. It's all he ever wanted to do, is what she told me.
That's some list of injuries.
Yeah, it hurt a bit.
But it's still better than banking.
Yeah, without question. That job sucked. Never want to go back to that place again. It's not good.
Talk us through then this rehabilitation, because it's been a lengthy problem, and I think despite all those fractures and injuries that have been listed, it was the nerve damage that was the one really holding you back.
Yeah, crikey, where do I start really?
Do you want me to read them out again?
Give me a bit of a cue.
Talk about the nerve thing, because that was what was holding you back, wasn't it?
The nerve was basically because I broke my upper arm. It was like a 4-part fracture. The nerve got caught in the fractures, so they described it as it put it into like a sleep, so I had a bit of a dodgy looking hand for a while. So I couldn't use it, and it was a bit of a... they always said it was going to be like a spontaneous sort of... it's going to be a spontaneous reaction that's going to come back and I'll have the use of it again, but we never knew when it was going to come back, so...
Was it as sudden as that, all of a sudden, wow?
Yeah, it was literally, I think I was in the car on the way back from Silverstone, BSB, when I was hobbling around. I started getting a bit of like feel back and I was able to lift it a little bit, so that was the start of that. And everything's sort of snowballed from there really. It's been pretty bizarre.